in the 200, we could shift over real quick where a lot of the similar names. I mean, I think actually it's a similar situation. Gold and silver might be sewn up maybe a little bit closer in terms of like the women behind, but then I feel like there's a competition for bronze. But I don't know if we agree that Melissa, Julian, some combination of those two are the favorite for the gold and the silver medal. And maybe this could be a different order, or maybe Julian might be the slight favorite here. I don't know if it's reversed. That's, I guess, a question for both of y'all.
Well, before we even go there, I mean, well, one, Julian Alfred is the world leader, 2171,
True,
negative point 0.6. That's this season.
true, true, true,
And we also have to put on the board Gabby Thomas isn't running.
true. She's
So
out.
just and that's our reigning Olympic gold medalist. And then we have to throw on the board again. We don't know what we're getting from Shericka Jackson yet. Because if and cause I'm gonna say this, because I
Mm.
don't make any 200-meter women's picks without always putting my caveat. If Shericka Jackson decides and is capable to go out there and run anything close to what we've seen from her in 2022, 2023, forget about it. You see what I'm saying? Because like her level is not the level everyone else is on. It's just we haven't seen that. I don't know if she'll ever get back to that. I don't know if this is. I don't necessarily feel confident that this is that year.
And I think in those seasons we saw glimpses, and we
Yeah,
haven't seen
like I
many
don't. Yeah, I don't
glimpses.
believe this is that season. It's just like because it's just like I can't act like it never happened because
Mhm.
she's still herself. It's just can she go out and give that? So with all that on the board, then yes, I'd say it now starts to feel like Julian and Melissa,
Yeah. Um,
which is crazy to say out loud because when the
I
season
know.
started, I never
Yeah.
would have told you we're having this discussion with Melissa Jefferson-Wooden in a 200. Wait,
I know.
yeah,
And
Brittany
but the
Brown
thing is,
though, she's going.
Brittany
she
Brown is
is
cooking.
now okay. With that, I think after running 100, I'm questionable as far as if Melissa's going to be able to back it up with the 200 because she hasn't done it. She wasn't even a doubler. She wasn't even considered a double athlete. All of a sudden, you're a double athlete. You're going to championships. You're expected to win both.
Mm.
That's wild. It's already wild to not be in contention for a gold medal, and all of a sudden you're the front runner for a gold medal. So to be front runner for the gold medal in the 100 and the 200, all of a sudden that's a lot, man. That's a lot. You're not necessarily you became a 200-meter runner this season. I just think we've seen Julian do it last year when she got the
Yeah.
silver behind Gabby Thomas. So with that, I think that she has an edge going into the 200 just because she's done the the rounds of both and still come out on the podium. Can Melissa do it? Well, did they have 3 rounds in each at USA's or was it 2 rounds?
2 rounds,
2 rounds of the
Right,
200. Yeah.
right. So
but it was
that's
same day.
different. Right. Oh, well, that's a challenge. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh, hmm. Well, that poses a good question. What's more difficult, two 200s in one day or 3 200s over 3 days?
I would
But
say
I
two in
think
one day, but
I'd say two in one day. But I think to your point,
Hmm.
Julian was a doubler while she was in NCAA. Like she's been
That
doing
too.
it for her
Yeah, man.
career, and like just on the board, she has like she's run 21-7. Like
Right.
it's just like it is tough to say that Melissa would be the favorite. Now, that's not to say Melissa can't win or can't challenge Julian, but I think that Julian just has like she's in a much better position in his 200
yeah,
going into Worlds. Much
She
better
ran a
position.
three. She ran a 300 earlier in the year as well.
Yeah.
yeah,
She was running
and
400
beat
She's
Shericka
before.
Sharika.
Yeah.
Jackson. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. She beat
Yeah,
Shericka at 300. Yeah.
yeah. So I think if Melissa gets the 100, she'll be okay with losing the 200. I know she wants the 200, but
it's
the 100
bonus.
is what she wants. It's a bonus.
Yeah,
It's a definite bonus for everybody. No one even. I don't think she even expected to be in contention for the 200 at the beginning of this year. I don't think she was thought she'd be in. I think she started thinking about it at Miami Grand Slam.
Mm.
She's like, hey, yeah, I might try to get in the 200.
yeah. I think
Uh,
Philly though would be really the moment. Because remember, she got third in that 200 in Miami to
she
Tamara
got
Davis.
third. She got third, but she was in contention, and
Yeah,
and and
but
and
like
I
you still have to
I
make the
don't.
team.
You still have to make the team, yes, but I don't think she even thought she would be a contender in the 200. Now, mind you, a medal contender is different from a contender. A medal contender is when it was in Philly. That was clear. You beat Gabby from that distance, run 21.7 on a track like the Penn track.
Hmm.
Then yeah, that's okay. I'm a 200 factor now. Um, but that's new information for her too at that point of the season. So that's even worse. Like, when was that? May?
Yeah.
Now you're like, oh, I could be a 200-meter gold medalist all of a sudden.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a crazy switch up, but like I said,
Yeah.
Julian Alfred, the only way, not Julian Alfred, because Julian Alfred been at this level, but Melissa, I just keep relating it to in NBA 2K when they do the updates and then they like change the rating to the player.
Right.
It's like you
Right.
played it one day and the rating was one thing, and you play it another day and the rating is something different, and it's like, oh, this player don't move the way they used to move anymore. It just changed up, and it's like we just kind of have to get on board because at first we were waiting for her to go back to a regression line, and she never did.
No.
So at this point, it's just like maybe this is just what maybe we're gonna have to just get used to this. That maybe this is
Yeah.
what it is. But I still can't. Okay, Mackenzie Long, does she get in now because Gabby is not going?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
She
that
gets a
means
spot.
her and Brittany Brown, who were there at the last games, who were there in the final, and Brittany Brown got a medal, they're now going. So it's
Hmm.
almost like a second life. So I think they
Brittany's
are
getting the
actually
bronze.
that's
Brittany's getting the bronze.
Yeah, I feel
I
like yeah,
I
I feel more
agree.
confident in her now. Where I'd say, but here's the thing, Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, as you said, like 2184, like what we thought, that's great. I don't feel, Julian Alfred to me, it feels like she's the gold medalist. That's how it feels to me.
Hmm.
And Melissa Jefferson-Wooden could get silver, but I don't feel anywhere near as confident that like it's a foregone conclusion. As I like the
Yeah.
100 is different, where it's like, yeah, them two. Here
But
it's like Julian's there. Melissa is should be there, but could Brittany Brown and Mackenzie Long get her? Like,
I don't
could.
think Mackenzie. I all due respect to Mackenzie, I don't think she's not a to me she's not a true contender. Even her last couple races just
Oh yeah,
haven't
yeah,
looked
yeah,
great.
true.
Been
You're
tough.
right.
It's been
Yeah,
tough.
it's been tough.
Is she
And
dealing with an injury or something? I mean
I
that
just
because that
I
I
just
wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about her at USA. I wasn't thinking
I
about with the last
yeah,
races that I saw from
I
her.
did see at like after the Zurich Diamond League final, this is before Gabby pulled out, obviously. She did post that, she's taking a break and all that. So now it's probably like the weight of the season has just been kind of tough for her, but now she's going to jump back in. I'm just not sure she's going to be in the mix.
I'm sorry, a
I
Navy battle. I'm sorry.
so that's what I was going to say. I think in general actually I agree, Anson. I think Brittany Brown is probably going to get bronze, if not challenge for silver. She'd have to run if let's say Melissa runs her best 19 or I'm sorry 21.8. Brittany's best is I think 21.90. So she'd have to run a big PR. But I think a Navia battle and maybe Dean Asher Smith as well are probably the two that I'm looking at as like, okay, they are going to be pushing for some medals. Maybe Amy Hunt as well. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking at.
An Avia battle is a good pick. What's Brittany Brown's PR?
21.90.
90.
Yeah. She's been consistent without
She'll
being
run that
like,
all the time.
yeah, she's not like I'm dropping 21.8, 21.7, but
Right.
she finds a way to be in the mix.
Right. And an Avia battles PR.
It's 21.9, I think 8
Right.
from a couple years back. So, but she's also another one who's like, she can be in a race. Like she's literally won like all these Diamond Leagues except the Diamond League final this year. So, yeah.
Right. Imagine Brittany Brown came in one with
Honestly,
fresh legs.
that's a good
That'd
point.
be madness,
This
Fresh.
one is where I feel more confident compared to like the men's 200. This one was where I could see Brittany Brown or someone else, the Navy battle shows up and is like, hey, it's my only event. I'm taking advantage.
Because they're specialists, right? They're 200-meter specialists. And these are, I mean, Julian and Melissa are really, really good 100-meter runners. So good that they can run good 200s. That's how I view them. I wouldn't view them as specialists per se. So we
That's
just said
true.
Melissa just picked up on the 200 this year. It's like, come on.
Yeah, but keep in mind, like I Hey, I hear the
This is
conversation.
far-fetched. This is super
Yeah,
far-fetched.
I
I'm just
because I'm
saying.
like Julian Alfred had looked way too good, way too long for me to.
Yeah, she
Because remember,
has. She has.
coming into the
Just too
Olympics last
far-fetched.
year, it was before Shericka ended up pulling out and everything happened. It was Shericka, Julian, and Gabby Thomas.
Gabby.
Like that was the
Hmm.
discussion. And when the dust settled, that's what it was. It was just that Shericka was not on the line. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
now, like you move it forward. I mean, let's back up. Because we brought up Shericka's name. She's gonna be running, right?
Yeah, she's running.
Okay, so
I
can
think
we?
it hinges on what happens in the 100. I could imagine her not doing well in the 100 and choosing to pull out of the 200.
I could see that. I could see
But
that.
but as of now, she's running. As of now,
Right.
she's doubling, you know.
Right.
Okay.
Mind you, if Gabby was running, I'd have picked her for the win.
No, 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 no.
I,
They
I, I would have. You know why? Because she looked like she had some sort of injury at USA's,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, she had
I
an
would have thought,
Achilles injury, yeah.
right. So I would have thought, okay, she squeaked onto the team. She's gonna have some time to get right. It's a long time since USA's to September when the actual championships happening. I, I thought she would have found a way to, you know what I'm saying, get in decent shape and then come in with fresh legs and potentially win. But obviously, I'm assuming the reason she's not going is because of the injury. Could be some other
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she's saving her legs for Athlos.
That would be crazy if
I
she
mean, I
Maybe
assume
she wants
I
to
just
be.
assumed. I'm
I'm gonna
assuming.
pull out of the World Championships and make sure I'm ready
that
to
would
perform
be
in Athlos.
crazy.
Yeah, I
If
just
she ran
assumed.
Athlos, oh my
Yeah,
No,
I
God.
just assumed.
that ain't the reason.
I just assumed that there
But
was a setback.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
so I think she just doesn't have it, so she's pulling out, and she got a brand now too.
yeah, yeah.
So she can't be getting destroyed in the 200 now. That's not the brand, right? And the thing is, I think speaking of Athlos, I think they banked a lot on her winning Athlos, and Brittany ended up coming in and beating her.
It's true. That's true.
And I don't think that that's her. She doesn't. People don't want to see her losing, especially now if she's coming second or third or fourth, stuff like
Yeah,
that. So if you ain't ready, yeah, she ain't gonna go. That's the game now, man, when it comes to track, is because it's all marketing and branding. So people are taking their brand into account a lot more
yeah,
because, like you guys said, people don't even notice when they lose some of those smaller races.
yeah.
They don't even know about it. But you come through at the championships, your brand is protected. And the way things are set up right now, it's almost like that means more than actually performing on the circuit.
It's true. That's true. That's true. That would again, that'd be wild if she showed up at Athlos after
I know,
pulling out.
right?
That would
I'd be
be
pissed, yo.
like,
You know how mad I'd be? I'd be so mad.
but hey, well, I think in general we can kind of see. I think we can agree. Julian probably like the favorite overall, and then Melissa probably holding down the second, but it wouldn't be a complete shock if she ended up, bronze. And Brittany Brown, I think, is like really good, and there's other contenders in the mix as well. But for the most part, I think we can hold that Julian is probably the favorite in his 200, as opposed to the 100 where Melissa is that favorite.
Well, whoever makes the final, it's gonna be a real interesting bag because that part, like once you get out of the medal contention group, I'd say it's pretty wide open.
Yeah,
But actually getting the medals themselves, that list starts to thin out. And it looks like the American ladies are gonna have fun with the rest of the podium. I mean, unless if Shericka Jackson show up as herself or some version of herself. I mean, don't I will never discount that. All she got to do is be a version of herself.
Just a version, one version of yourself.
mm,
But we haven't seen a version since 2023, man.
long time,
Yeah.
long time. My name is Anderson from the Final Leg.
And I'm Coach Rob from SCA Track and Field. And thank you for watching this segment from the finish line.
If you want to know what's really going on at the high school and college level, be sure to subscribe to Coach Rob Track and Field.
And if you want more content on the best track and field athletes in the world, be sure to subscribe to the Final Leg.